I was wrapping up. I gotta stand next to the charger now. This shit's almost dead. But here's the point. Pastor Pork Chop is like the worst enemy to Moors, okay? It's the worst enemy. This Pastor Pork Chop literally receives anywhere from $500 million to $1 billion every single week. Every single week. So we're talking about money in the neighborhood of 25 or 26 billion to like $52 billion annually, okay, annually. And that doesn't even include other services, because I know Pastor Pork Chop, he be trying to have extra services so you can get some extra collection places going around. But here's the point. If all of those dollars went to Moorish-owned banks, let me tell you the power of that. In week one, I'm talking about week one, $1 billion placed in a Moorish-owned bank, okay? All of a sudden, $10 billion is at that bank's disposal for lending purposes, okay? A week later, another $1 billion comes in from Pastor Pork Chop. And maybe Pastor Pork Chop starts to step his game up and stop eating pork chops. And he becomes Pastor Chlorophyll like he should be, so he could be the light of the world, like the guy that he talks about every Sunday told him that they should be, okay? Be the light of the world. You don't become the light of the world eating pork chops, I promise you that much, okay? Literally, word is born, light of the world. The light, the chlorophyll directly consumes the sunlight. You consume plant life, you consume sunlight, okay? So yeah, inshallah, and I say that as loosely as possible, but in the sense that the book of Revelation makes a reference to a man with skin like burnt bronze and hair like lamb's wool, and that man happens to be the most quoted individual in Al-Quran, okay? I don't know if I said it right, but fuck it, close enough. But here's the point, okay? Week one, that's $10 billion that's available to Moorish contractors, okay? And let me tell you about Moorish contractors. Initially, yeah, unfortunately, we're going to have to go to Neanderthals for supplies. It's true, unfortunately, but that's only temporarily because we have cousins across the Atlantic Ocean that, and I'm not trying to pimp them like they do Chinese people making, you know, laptops for like 30 cents a day. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about because the Rothschild is so corrupt, they've designed that system that way so that some pedophile from Amsterdam can go to Tanzania and go have a weekend of fun with some little 8-year-old girl because their money goes such a farther way in fucking Tanzania, okay? So the irony of that, we can take advantage of that whole system because it's like, oh, really? So that same beer in Ethiopia costs the equivalency of 70 US cents over there, but I come back across the Atlantic Ocean, now that same beer cost me $9.50. Okay, so it's a trick bag, and we can use that trick bag in our favor. Okay, all of our supplies that we need, everything that we need, we can get from Al-Kebulan. Okay, I'm gonna call it Al-Kebulan from now. I've heard some people have differences with that word. I'm just tired of saying Africa. Okay, you can get from Africa, specifically Cameroon, and again, all these names of countries that were, what was it, the Berlin Conference? These names are gonna go away very soon. They're going to go away as soon as this financial hegemony goes away. Because the fact that Sierra Leone and the Congo, that's the wealthiest places on earth. Unfortunately, because these people have been financially manipulated by the beasts of pedophile city, aka the Vatican. You know, the fucking Pope, his little water boy throws gay orgies every day. Like, what the fuck? Come on, man. 1 + 1 is 2. Jesuit, Society of Jesus? No. Society of Satan, okay? That's what they are. And I say that as loosely as possible because Lucifer and Yeshua are the same person. They're both the morning star. But the point is this. The whole point of the morning star is this. There's a time to turn the other cheek, and there's a time to push somebody's wig back, okay? Exactly. See, they push